What's going on, you guys? It's your guy, Senpai Rai. And today, happy birthday. I want to share the joy as much as possible. So in my draw video the other night, whenever I pulled Pretty Zero, I said that I was going to have a original Zero showcase because I had the capabilities of fully maxing them out right then and there. But I thought that I'd throw y'all a curveball like I always do. If I was predictable, y'all probably wouldn't enjoy my material as much, right? I like keeping my people on their toes, both in real life and in this game. So, let's jump into her showcase. Bottom line, her skills are amazing. And I know I was rushed a little bit on whenever I put this girl's showcase out the other day, or it was a half-hearted showcase. It was a pull video. I put that part of the video out before I even drew for her. So I would have felt like kind of a jackass if I would have put that out and explained in fine detail this character's special abilities and traits, and then I ended up not pulling her in that video. So thank God for that. So, you see I have all her cores, HP, attack, and defense. Her affinity is maxed out, and bear this in mind, you guys. On the subject of her affinity, she can only use specialty items. There is no specific type of food that she likes. Instead, you are going to have to use these special photos or event items in order to level up her affinity all the way up to 15 or 10, preferably if you want all of her skills, extra skills through the infinity. You know how I usually do. I usually like to max this character out. I've been saving this one for you guys. The last one. Attack style purple. Just so y'all can see it. Okay. Boop. Now she's completely maxed out. Okay. So, let's jump right into her skill set. As you see, she is boosted by attack, penetration, and crit damage rate, which placates into her specific style cores. Her obtained cores that are extremely noteworthy are she gets a penetration boost by 192, attack by 1050, power gain by 15%, which is awesome because I found that her 5-tier card actually comes up pretty often, and it's amazing. It's like a little tiny meme form of Original Zero's finisher, which is an AoE dark screen. She does the whole void in her hand and crushinates everything on the stage, no matter where they are. So good luck trying to roll out of that one because it ain't going to happen. Crit rate up by 3.2%, and her core specific traits that are extremely noteworthy are white haired girl, this one right here, which increases penetration by 400 for 5 seconds upon each attack, and it's stackable up to 5 times, and it also has this reflect petrify effect. That reflect petrify is similar to Mukai, to where when she gets hit, she will cause the enemy to turn to stone. Gorgon effect in full effect, haha. And also, it's similar to the Ignis core. I believe it's senior executive, I want to say, where it stacks up to 5 times and it increases penetration by 400 each time for up to 5 seconds. Now, the Nest girl. I have been doing some experiment on this because before I pulled the girl, I saw this part. Becomes immune to damage for 2 seconds with a 25-second cooldown time. I am pretty sure, do not quote me on this 100% because I just pulled this girl. That's why I'm putting this disclaimer out. But whenever I switch out to her, or even in PvP, fake PvP, because you can't take this unit in original units only in Championship right now. So I took her into, I took her to Infinity, I want to say, one of the Infinity fights. And whenever it switched, well, damn it, she did not get hit. So, little bit more experimenting on this core because immune to damage for 2 seconds, but it did seem like whenever I switched her out in other fights in PvE, like the first little bit of damage she took, or the first time she got hit, she suffered no damage, and that looks like it's for 2 seconds with a cooldown time of every 25 seconds. So, and it also decreases attackers' attack by 20% for 5 seconds, which is awesome. Another core that decreases attack, increasing her survivability. And the way I have this girl built because of that is, check it out here. I got her 5-tier card, fully maxed, of course. No extra special effects off of that one, just damage. I, of course, have the Nest set. I put out a PvP footage where I put this on 5 different meta units and mature and did solo PvP fights with this. Increases attack by 7, 14, 21 plus 12, so it's increased attack by 33. And in PvP, it has this exclusive to where it decreases damage received from an enemy with super armor and hyper armor by 50%. So it's 50% damage mitigation when the mass majority of anybody would use, unless it's low level PvP in championship. At least one of their skills have super hyper armor, and probably in this day and age also one of their cores do as well. So it's a nice little damage mitigation. The random cards I've just been playing with her randomly are the Vicious Taste Rugal option card, which gives the attack 3.5%, which influences the core, and active skill damage by 3.5. Increases it by 3.5%. And her skill 1 will, where she sends out the cat, will reset if it hits. So you're going to be throwing out a lot of active skills, so it just made sense to me. And of course, her other one is a crit rate, which is influenced by this semi-free-to-play Halloween card. And this part also gives 50%. It also has a 50% chance to deal chill damage equal to 140% of attack to target upon landing a crit hit. So that'll instantly be influenced since one of her cores is a crit rate. And also, this is also, since it does say it does chill damage, even if she doesn't have the chill or freezing affinity element, it still does damage, and you'll see a little word chill whenever it activates, and they will suffer extra damage. Now, let me check something real quick. Alright, so she's all maxed out. And I said crit rate, it's crit rate damage. But obviously if you improve crit rate, it will... No, I had it right the first time. Tripping. Sorry, you guys. I had it right the first time. So crit rate, penetration, and attack. So yeah, everything I said was right the first time, so disregard what I just said. And let's try her out in fake PvP. Or show you all the part where I did that. Alright, you guys, I'm going to have one shot at this because I can only use this character in Infinity Battle one time a day. So if I mess this part of the video up, the main video is going to have to be delayed a day. So let's see if I can remember her skills off the top while I showcase them in a semi-live PvP environment situation. I'm going to start off with her skill 1, which is called her ST Glugan, where she sends out the cat. Now, for her next one, where she did the cartwheel, that's her skill 2, which is called Zenkazi Enpo Ogo. Now, for skill 1, the one with a cat, it resets cooldown time if it hits. You saw where I sent it out 2 times very quickly. It has a 28% attack increase for 7 seconds and a 30% chance to ignore the guard. Now, the second one where I did the flip, it has 2 PvP exclusives where Pretty Zero disables attack, or she disables blast attacks, I should say, and rolls. And her third one where she drops the cat down from the ceiling. See, watch this. Skill 1, reset, and drop the cat down from the ceiling. And this is her 5-tier card super. And the third skill where she drops the cat down from the ceiling grants her super armor for 3 seconds. And it petrifies an enemy for 2 seconds upon a successful attack. Now, I did this part of the showcase a little bit differently than I normally do, so give me some feedback in the comments if y'all liked it like this better, as opposed to just taking it and using different skills against a non-seeded target. Alright, you guys, for the last leg of the journey in this Lady Zero showcase. I'm going up against the Gonets dungeon, and she is super effective against them, obviously being a yellow element. I showed you earlier in the video where I maxed out all of her cores, and let's see if I could just showcase some of her skill sets and said cores in an environment where you can see from a bird's eye view. Alright, this should be a joke of a fight with... I ran it through with this girl like 6 times last night in this fight. Okay, so did 2 skill 1s, skill 2 then skill 3, super armor, and even if Lady Zero does have a low center of gravity, it does appear that her the very end of her basic attack is the only basic attack that picks enemies up from the part of her basic attack that picks enemies up from the ground. So I can't wait. I can't wait till about how many more days on the championship reset clock, like 5 more days on the doomsday clock, until I could hopefully meet what I have to take this girl in championship, because I mean, at that point, god damn it. Expect my videos to be more heavily catered towards championship and PvP in general, like they already are tending to be, and move over in that kind of direction. But I mean, April 29th, it is my birthday. I mean, I could try to do this with lower cost characters, but I'm trying to get back to the mix, you guys. I mean, off the top, that's how much of an influence in a very short amount of time, the 2 months that it's been since I started creating and putting videos out on KoF AllStar, how much of an impact y'all actually have made in my life personally. I mean, I'm jumping out of the scene for a few minutes on my birthday because, I mean, I got y'all in the back of my mind. I got y'all covered on the content for this game. To the best of my ability whenever I make the time, but I'm trying to make the time right now, damn it. And it caused me to eat that tornado too. See, why not make it more interesting? I try to keep it exciting for you guys. I do. I try so hard. Well, there's at least a couple people out there that enjoy what I do, so I'm not gonna change that up. I mean, if anything, I'm gonna try to make it more so exciting, and you know, have y'all leaning forward in y'all's chairs on this white knuckle thrill ride of an adventure. Alright, disco time. And they all fall down. Alright, let's end this in a heavy way. I mean, this girl looks crazy. I mean, she looks like she's about Bao's age, except she's got like a little stripper wig on that she's constantly playing with, looking like a young Snooki from Jersey Shore. She actually looks like one of my little nieces if she was possessed by the devil and practiced Wiccan. Well, that was fun. I'm gonna get back to the festivities, you guys. I hope that y'all have enjoyed my Pretty Zero showcase. Let me know in the comments if you liked how I took her into a fake PvP infinity battle as opposed to taking her to just looking at character review and trying her skill 1 through 3 and everything else on a combo dummy. Once again, this has been Senpai Rai, and I am out. Later, y'all.